Hey friends. I said hi friends. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Hi. Hudson, Owen, and I are at one of our favorite old hangout spots. There's the old the abandoned Erie railroad tracks here over in Warsaw. There's the old abandoned train station kind of just behind us, and the old train tracks right here. For a couple of years we've been coming up here and hanging out. Every now and then we'd get lucky enough to catch a train going by, but otherwise it's just kind of a fun spot to come hang out and explore. Yeah, all the old like abandoned train station stuff is back here. You can see that, and then there's some old train cars kind of rotting away. No, I can't break that. The Erie Railroad's got kind of a fascinating history. You know, it's huge, just a huge company. You know, it was just like, I understand it was a massive employer, even in and around Allegheny County, for a long time. But now it kind of looks like this. You know, just kind of these abandoned railroad ties. It's got me thinking about our scripture for James this week. We're going to start the fifth and final chapter on Sunday. And James has some harsh words about us putting our trust in wealth. He says that, I think maybe we should turn around, boys. Let's turn around and walk back.
No.
Yeah, let's turn around and walk back. Here, come on. Here, we'll walk back on these ties. Let's go. Just be careful.
Oh, I found another nail.
Yeah, James says your wealth has rotted. He says, you know, like the corrosion of our wealth testifies against us. Kind of harsh. It's harsh words. It's kind of the last kind of harsh message of James's letter, and it's a stark one, a stark warning not to put our trust in wealth, not to put our trust in money or companies, things like that, because it all ends up kind of like this, you know. The Erie Railroad goes bust. Our wealth corrodes. Those aren't good things to put our faith in. And there's quite a lot to talk about there. And one of the things that I think is a challenge of James for Christians is sort of, what do we do when how do we live when some of the wealth around us is corroding? You know, what do we do as, how do we live in the midst of decay? You know, some of this decay that's all around us, especially in parts of upstate New York and Western New York. There's decay everywhere. You know, abandoned trains, abandoned train stations. How do we live as God's faithful people in the midst of that? So I'm looking forward to digging into that a little bit more with all of you on Sunday. I've been enjoying this series of James, and we're in the final stretch here. So I look forward to seeing your faces and talking more with you soon. All right, take care, friends.